He's gonna appear on my shoulder, and I'm gonna tell him to look outside the door and see if there's any other trouble that we should be expecting. As I see these dock workers come in, but I'm not gonna barge in quite yet.
Those are the only ones you see. There's 6 of them. One of them looks at the 2 human females and says, "Your friends in the keep are costing us work. Where are they hiding?" Bellows one of the to the woman at the table. "Sod off, Thyras," one of the mercenary growls, obviously in no mood for a chat. "Crawl back into that hole you came from before you and your friends get hurt."
I'll head over and say, hey, there's no need for violence here. What's going on? This Calorian.
And who do you say that to?
Oh, both parties, the workers and the 2 mercenaries.
So the dock workers are like, these 2. They're part of that Black Fist group, and they've done something over in the keep, and they turned the light off. It's their fault that the light off. So now no ships are coming in. There's no work for us, and then I can't feed my family. You're going to pay for this. They're going to pay. They're going to pay.
Well, why would they do that?
Who else will do it? They're the only ones there. Their job to take care of it. It's their fault. It's their fault. They're buddies.
Quick question. Would I know anything about the Black Fists? I may have missed that when I disconnected for a second.
Black Fist is the group of like police officers inside.
They're like they're the Gestapo and the Dragon Cult, right?
Correct.
Okay. I don't want against my better judgment, I'm gonna go up to the dock workers and the mercenaries and say, look, and kind of help Calorian persuade the dock workers to stand down. It's like, these people behind me, you don't want to really mess with them. They're obviously better armed than you. You probably would be better off, keeping your heads a little bit cool, and perhaps maybe this situation will resolve itself.
Well, I'm also, he's noticing Sylvan walking over there, and since I'm his bodyguard, I just kind of stand up and kind of put my hands on my axes, not like taking him out, but just in case something happens.
I'll also walk and back up the guys talking. Jander.
Icekin will loudly whisper, "Is this the part where we hit each other with chairs?"
I look over to him and say, "Not yet."
Okay, thanks.
I'm also, never mind. I don't know how I can use this quite yet. Never mind.
So the 6 mercenaries are looking at...
6 dock workers?
The 6 dock workers are looking at the 2 mercenaries, and they take off like they have clubs and weapons, and they throw them on the ground, and they start cracking their thumbs, and they're like, "You guys are going to pay for the deeds of your friends."
I'm gonna kind of tell them, look, if you really want to get revenge, why don't you go up to the castle yourself and try to take care of it yourselves? Don't take it out on these 2. They didn't do it.
Go ahead, roll a persuasion. That's not our job. It is their job to make sure that the lighthouse is lit. They have not done their job. They're responsible for it. I'm losing money.
I'll turn to the mercenaries and say, well, is that your job to do that? What you call the Black Gauntlets or something?
Black Fist. It's not my job. My job is not to keep that light lit. There are those that are charged with keeping guard at the keep, and it's a prestigious position. but it's not our job personally. We haven't been assigned there.
Do you know why the light's out?
I have no idea. The only one that might know would be Sergeant Grimm.
Where is Sergeant Grimm?
Sergeant Grimm is at the Black Fist post by the docks.
I'll turn to the dock workers to say, if you guys can just relax, we'll go down and we'll investigate this and see what's happening, and we'll try to fix it. Because these Black Fist guys, I don't think they're very fair. And if you start a fight with them, you will probably be thrown in prison the rest of your life, or sold off to slavery.
If you're not killed outright,
Goes far.
I say
no.
sharply.
We've learned how to deal with the Black Fist. As long as no weapons are used and it's just fist to fist, they won't charge. They won't press charges.
I look down at the clubs that they're holding. Fist to fist, huh?
No, they threw down all those clubs on the floor.
Beating up these Black Fists will not get your light back on. Let us investigate and see what's going on, and we'll work on getting the light back on.
Are the mercenaries Black Fist, or are the mercenaries people that work for the House Sokol?
They're mercenaries working for the Black Fist.
Okay.
Those of you that tried to talk the dock workers into standing down, roll a persuasion check, please.
I already rolled one. You want me to roll another one?
Yeah, can you try it again?
I really wanted to send them to attack the castle.
Kind of crack my knuckles. I would not be upset if this turned into a big bar brawl.
Yes, Tyskin is restraining himself from convincing them to settle this in the traditional manner with broken chairs, because the other heroic type folks seem to be opposed to that plan.
Okay, they look at Jander, and one of the dock workers says, "Holy man, if you give your word that you will find out what is happening at the Cape, we will stand down until tomorrow night."
I give you my word. We will investigate and find out.
All right, they all pick up their weapons and storm out of the Laughing Goblin.
Sorry.
Sorry to disappoint, guys.
Oh,
I pat Glum on the shoulder and say, this was not the place nor the time for glorious combat, but I give you permission to blow your horn.
just kind of dejectedly let go of my grip on my horn and say, just wouldn't be the same. Burp, burp.
I'm wondering if the waitress is looking at me thankfully.
She doesn't care. She didn't even put any mind to it.
Damn it.
I kind of look over to the paladin and kind of nudge him in the shoulder, say, "You got a thing for the waitress over there?
Yeah, she looks pretty cute.
Maybe
All
later.
right.
I'll show
Off
you."
to the captain.
Who is it that has a horn? Is it Glum?
Glum.
Tyskin will actually strike up a conversation with Glum about horns and show Glum his. I actually chose Warhorn as his instrument proficiency.
Oh, it's a very nice horn.
God.
Hey, take a look at my horn. So,
I already start reliving zombie apocalypse.
Mine's a dragon bone horn, so
C-. It's
it's kind of a big deal.
I'm gonna summon a mage hand and slap both of them, and they're gonna be really confused because it's invisible.
I don't think that's really gonna bother a really big burly dude.
And say, pay attention, we got something to go do.
Going to go up to the waitress and say, or the barkeep, and say, I'll have one to go, please. It's time.
She
We
fills
are
up
off to
a
see
mug,
combat.
and she hands it to you. She goes, "All right, you can take it with you, but the cup's got to stay."
I'll turn to the mercenaries and ask for directions to the captain guy we got to go talk to.
All you have to do is, as you exit the barkeep, go west, and when you get to the docks, there's a building there that says Blackfish Guard Post.
Very well. We thank you for this rather disgusting beverage that has allowed us to bond with these common folk. We bid you good day.
Kind of pound the drink and say, let's find combat then.
I stay a good distance away from the two loud, large creatures. For now.
Not too worried about you.
All right, as you're traversing the little section of town that you're in, you hear from all sorts of different people, like a shopkeeper speaking with a client, about the keep and the light. That's what everyone is talking about, is how the light is not working at the keep. And you arrive at the guardhouse, the guard post. It's somewhat small, and it has one door going in. There's an older gentleman sitting on the chair right by the door on the outside.
What was the name of the guy we needed to talk to?
Sergeant Grimm.
Yep.
Sergeant Grimm, did you say?
Yeah.
All right. I'll walk up to the man and ask him if we can see Sergeant Grimm.
You could if you went to the keep. He's currently on duty with his command of 6 Blackfish guards, and they're at the keep.
Does anyone have a quest exclamation point on top of their head? That's what we need to know.
Do you have any idea why the light is out at the keep?
No idea. It's actually House Sokol. It's their job to keep that light lit. It's the Blackfish. We're there to make sure that they are safe to get it done.
I walk over to the guard and ask him, has anything weird been going on with this house? Has there been any weird rumors coming from there?
I don't know about there, but there's been a lot of talk of alleged pirates or going around up and down the coast attacking villages.
So it sounds like we have a pirate problem and a light problem. We need some fire bats.
Have you heard from the captain at all in the last couple days since the light's been out?
No, we usually don't hear from them. They go, they do their duty for about a week at a time, then come back for a couple of days and go back out.
Is there a representative of the Sokol house that is here, or are they all in the keep?
Oh no, there's someone from Sokol House. The House Sokol administration office is a couple blocks away.
Can you give me directions to there, please?
Yep, you go the road you were just on. You go back towards. There's a bar called the Laughing Goblin there, and just go about 2 buildings past it.
That is easy enough. Thank you.
Has anyone tried to make contact with the keep since the light went out?
No one's been assigned to go out there and do that.
You don't think it's strange that the light's been out